Hey guys, so I wanted to film this video real quick. I don't know if I'm going to film anything after this clip or what I'm going to be filming or doing or anything, but this is just something big to me that I realized that I wanted to share with you. Typically this is something that I would share on my Princess Diary, basically my like devotional Bible study channel, but this is just something quick that I thought that whether you're a Christian or not, something that I thought you may appreciate. So this morning's little devotional that I watched / listened to in the morning was about a guy who his wife became pregnant with twins. Her appendix ruptured. She was fine. One of the twins was fine, but their little boy didn't make it, and they were born like shortly before Christmas, and it made Christmas really hard for him. And he felt like he had an empty arm. Basically, he had his beautiful daughter and missing his son, and he was like, I cried so much, like I cried that whole entire month. Sorry about that. My cat has become obsessed with attacking my feet when I sit at this desk. Please excuse that. Back to being serious. Anyway, it was very upsetting for him. Obviously, he lost a child. He leads to tears are not a weakness. Tears are a release. You can either grow from them or you can become bitter from them. And the way that I took it is, my anxiety sometimes becomes so overwhelming that it messes with my emotions and I just cry for like no reason at all. It could be something that didn't hurt me, something that, it could be something very, very small, but because it spikes something in my anxiety, it messes with my emotions, almost like a rush. And my only way to kind of get over it or deal with it is to cry. And this has happened multiple times in multiple areas. So for big things and small things. And I always looked at crying not being able to control my emotions, not as a failure to be strong, a failure to overcome my anxiety, which makes me feel defeated and kind of depressed, like I was stuck and I'm weak type of a thing. But the way he explained it is that tears are a release. It's you releasing that emotion and getting it out of your system. It's like when you have to go and like scream when you're upset and then you feel 10 times better. Although I don't recommend doing that necessarily all the time. Crying can be a good thing in a sense, but it's how you recover from that crying. You could either sit and wallow, woe is me, which I have definitely done before. You can become bitter, that like you're just mad at the world and blame someone else for it basically. Or you can realize like, okay, that happened, I'm okay. For me, it's like, I'm safe, I am loved, I will get over this, basically is what I tell myself, and breathe through it and move on. Realizing that, okay, you had an episode, it's fine. You cried, it's fine. We can now recover from that. And that actually happened yesterday. I guess got upset with me over a stroller. I've had the best luck with strollers and guests this week. But I was fine at the time, but when I rotated and I had a moment to myself, I had a really good cry in, to the point where it probably affected me for a good 10 minutes or so. Like I had to hide my tears for quite a while, but I had to continue to work. And so that helped me push through it. And I was able to get over it. I wasn't mad at her. She was upset. She had a good reason to be upset. But the more that I thought about it, the more that I dwelled on it, the more I got upset, which is not something that I wanted to do. I wanted to overcome it. So instead of becoming bitter or becoming depressed because I cried and I felt weak, I just kind of breathed through it and I was like, it's okay, I'm fine. I'm not going to get in trouble for that situation. There's nothing more to be upset about. We can move on throughout their day. And I know there are certain things that you can't always do that with, like his example, losing a child. But do not look at tears as a weakness. look at it as a release. It is good to cry. It's good to get all of that built up energy out, as long as when you recover from those tears, and that you do eventually recover from those tears, don't become bitter. Grow from it. This is something that happened. It sucks. I know the human race is not perfect. Our lives are not perfect, and we are not perfect. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. I hope that makes someone feel better. I know it definitely made me feel better, and it actually gave me, because I've had so many crying instances at work lately, it's really made me feel like I don't want to go to work. Like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to get yelled at. I don't want to sit and cry like a baby. And that's how I've looked at it. But after hearing that this morning, it makes me feel better that it's like, okay, I can go to work. Yeah, I may get yelled at. It's the holiday season. It's busy. But that doesn't mean that it's my fault. And that doesn't mean that I don't have the right to go cry and calm down. And luckily, I work in a position and a place where if I need someone to cover for me and go have a good cry, it's all right. Not only that, but I have people who I can fall on to that can give me a hug and let me have that time if need be. God bless the lovely cast of Frozen. Anyway, on that note, I may just leave this video here. I don't know. But I do want to thank you guys for watching and sticking out through these random videos that I often post. I'm going to finish drinking my tea and actually hydrate myself. I've been so bad about drinking water. And then I gotta get ready for work because I gotta leave in 15 minutes. Hey guys, so I just got off work and I just wanted to add on to what I said earlier. Today it wasn't as stressful as it has been, but I was thinking about it, and something that Jared talked to me about, because I complained about having issues with a guest getting mad at me at strollers, and he was like, we used to work strollers all the time at Fantasyland. Anything you've experienced at Frozen can't be anything worse than you experienced at Fantasyland, and he's right. But because of that barrier of protection that I've put on myself with my anxiety, with my traumatizing experiences at Great Movie Ride, thinking that I was going to lose my job, thinking that I was going to get fired, or worse, I developed, it's like a defense mechanism almost. So realizing that, understanding that, thinking that whenever I do come across a stressful experience or something where I feel like I can't handle it on my own, taking deep breaths and realizing that I can do it, I've handled this before, and that it is my anxiety that is building up, and that I can control it. And even if I can't control it, that someone can come and someone can help, and that it's not my fault and I don't have to handle it on my own. Also realizing, something came up at work today, the Great Movie Ride was a very special circumstance. It was a very special attraction that was not handled the way it should have, in many different ways. But I am in a safe environment, that I have a team that can help me. And that is something that I should stand by and be happy about. Now I'm going to end this video. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking through it. Thank you for standing through all my rambles and rants. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!